with Russia attacking Ukraine right now, whom did Senator Rand Paul, Republican Kentucky, call a dictator-in-chief in his March 14 opinion piece for Fox News. While it didn't seem to be the Russian dictator, invading a foreign country, that US President Joe Biden mentioned in his State of the Union address on March 1. Note, Paul's opinion piece was about, surprise, surprise, Anthony Fauci, MD, the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, NIAID. Yep, as the COVID-19 coronavirus continues to claim over 200 lives each day and Russia threatens Ukraine's sovereignty, it looks like Paul is continuing to focus on one of his fellow humans and Americans, Fauci. Paul's piece bore the headline, COVID Lockdown Lessons Learned, Fauci Amendment Would Mean No More Health Dictator-in-Chief. And beneath this headline was the following subhead, My amendment would eliminate Dr. Fauci's position as NIAID director, divide his power into 3 separate institutes. But many good things do come in threes, such as Stooges, Little Pigs, French hens, and the members of the musical group Hansen. Paul's Senate office also released a press release reiterating what he wrote in the Fox News piece. In the article, Paul wrote, "We've learned a lot over the past 2 years, but one lesson in particular is that no one person should be deemed dictator-in-chief. No one person should have unilateral authority to make decisions for millions of Americans. Indeed, many would probably agree that So what was Paul's solution? Making sure that every American has equal access to voting? Putting in safeguards to prevent an election from being overturned?" The next sentence in Paul's piece read, "To ensure that ineffective, unscientific lockdowns and mandates are never foisted on the American people ever again, I will introduce an amendment to eliminate Dr. Anthony Fauci's position as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease." Speaking of dictators, throughout history dictators have seized power by first controlling anyone who may offer dissent, such as scientists and the media. That's why it's usually a good idea to keep people like scientific leaders and the media separate from the control of political leaders. Doing so could prevent a wannabe dictator from having undue influence on what scientists and the media say.